Awaken the God within. Awaken the inner kingdom. Awaken the inner authority. You don't need permission. You don't need validation. All you need to do is be. Do. Pay your dues. Your dues are due. First thing you gotta do is stop confusing you and figure out who is who you are. He who rules the consequences. Awaken the God within, your true identity. It's your consequences, your choice, your free will. Do what you want to do, man. Book link in the description. The book is available on Amazon because I am a son of God. That's just what it is, okay? 1 John 3:9. Gotta clean your own mind. Awaken the God within. Book link is in the description. The book is available on Amazon. Click the link and get you one. I appreciate our support, man. You feel me? It's all love. It's all community. We are one family under God. And that's no cap. That's no lie. If you realize what I know, you already know which way we're going to go. Thanks, man. Welcome to the GhODCast. This is not your ordinary podcast, but this is where we get you to God fast. Only if you have a heart that's strong enough and brave enough to withstand that pressure. Because pressure either busts pipes or make diamonds shine bright even in the middle of the darkest night. Shout out to the winter solstice. We on our way to the summer solstice. Happy New Year's. You know what I mean? Shout out to those with ears that can hear. Shout out to the chat. You know what I'm saying? Somebody, Bun B in the chat said, yeah, God ain't here today. You need to deal with this flame today. And I'm talking to Texas, especially you. First and foremost, God is every day, all days. I don't understand how you think that God could be absent in his creation. But that level of intelligence is not attractive. We don't want to be a part of the way you create consequences with that level of cognitive development. You can't even recognize real, recognize real. Real recognize real, real recognizes, but you don't have the cognizance. So we not interested, all right? Go get your mind right. Go get your Christ mind. And then you might be in the proper mind frame for us to deal with. Other than that, we not finna get into the mind frames that you co-create in your ignorance, my boy. You sleep. Yeah. To get your mind right in real life, all right? Because the mind is the kingdom of God. You feel me? We are the kings of the dome, all right? It's a king dome. Your dome is where you harness your thoughts, your psychic powers. Harness your psychic powers in the dome, the king dome, and have yourself some clarity of mind, some peace of mind. You understand me? Like, y'all need to get y'all mind right, and the only right mind is the Christ mind. I don't know how else to give it to you simple and plain. You understand me? Like, the right mind is the Christ mind. The Christ mind is the right mind. That's what Christ was, the representation of, the archetype of, the template, the expression of the right mind, not the wrong mind. It's like, it's very simple. So, you know, y'all got it. Like I said, peace of mind is priceless. That's correct, man. The peace of mind is so priceless, it creates value. You understand me? Like, value is created through you and your mere being, your presence. You are a doorway to God's infinite cosmic wealth, abundance. Is expressing itself through you as a source of free will expression. Man, shout out to you for being hard enough to come and participate in life, knowing how treacherous life is and how traumatic life can be. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that has overcome their traumas, especially the childhood traumas. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people never get over their childhood traumas in a particular lifetime. So shout out to everybody that's in their current lifetime and breaking the generational curses and, you know, just the traumas that normally create the type of victimhood in souls that keep their souls in their roaming state of being, just roaming the world, lost, soulless, mindless, not having access to the right mind or the Christ mind. You feel me? So somebody says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a soul overcoming the human condition while still in the human experience. You feel me? Like, we are the consciousness that made it outside of the 5 physical senses through the 6th sense to the 7th day of rest, the habit. Keep the Sabbath. I mean, the habits of the Sabbath. You feel me? I'll mix the words together, but definitely we're going to keep the Sabbath habitual. We're going to keep the Sabbath holy. We're going to keep the Sabbath all the time, man, because rest, you need rest. And as a world-class athlete, an underground king, an underground world-class athlete, I know how important rest is when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, training the monster that exists within us all. But like I said, y'all know what it is. KO means crossover. I crossed over my monster, gave my monster directly to God. You know what I'm saying? Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. Y'all know what it is. It's love. And we're running it all the way up, man. I am he who exists. All right. I'm at the zenith. I'm at the summer solstice. You feel me? Like, shout out to the sun, the only one. We are the ones. Elijah won, y'all. All right. We are Elijah, Enoch. We KO. We crossed over. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the cross and I can't get out. Y'all know what it is when you see this belt. It's a whole lot of punching and a whole lot of love. Because all I love to do is punch. And that's what God allows me to do. So that's what I do. I punch. Because, you know, God's love is G-love. G-L-O-V-E. You hear me? God's love is real. I live in God's love. And so too could you, if you use your free will the way you supposed to. That's facts, man. Shout out to you and how you use your free will. Y'all put some love on the live. Subscribe. The free will users are back outside. And like the sun in the skies, we rise. All right? We are the suns in disguise as humans, realizing who we truly are and then living from that stabilized identity with a regulated nervous system. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get a dysregulated nervous system trying to maintain the awareness of this true identity, the identity of being God incarnate, Christ incarnate, being the right mind using a human avatar. You know what I'm saying? They don't becoming the right mind means overcoming the wrong mind, and they just become so attached to their wrong mind through shame, guilt, you know what I'm saying? Like trend, trying to keep up with the Joneses, ridicule, just being worldly and caring about what people of the world would contribute to their experience of reality. But we overcame the world, like Jesus said, like, have no fear. I already overcame. I conquered the world already. I have. It's over with. Fact, that's what it is, that we have overcome fear. That's correct, because we've lived through the nightmares. We overcame fear because we lived through the pain. Some of these new beings are newly reincarnated into this lifetime. They find themselves in to this amnesia and ignorance, and they haven't jumped off the porch yet. These some newly reincarnated souls, and they ain't went through the pain in this lifetime that we have went through in this lifetime. So, you know, once they go through enough pain, they'll understand why we keep God in the front of our conversation, why we keep Christ and the word of God on the tip of our tongue. Because we've survived the type of trauma that you wouldn't wish on your worst enemy, and they gonna experience something similar enough to make sure that they get their life to God, just like we did. Every knee shall bow and every tongue shall confess. So just because you ain't jumped out the nest or you ain't jumped off the porch yet, you can't understand this level of clarity, because you ain't went through this level of pressure, this type of pain. This type of pressure is a black hole. It's an absolute vacuum in the void of space. You know what I'm saying? It's the type of pressure that it takes to create the Christ light. You know what I'm saying? When God said, let there be light, you got to understand that that light is found in the middle of the deepest, darkest darkness in the universe. You know what I'm saying? God put his light at the rock bottom. And so that's where most people find Christ. Most people find the light at rock bottom. So, you know what I'm saying? You just ain't went deep enough. You ain't got down into that pain enough to comprehend this level of enlightenment, because the light enlightenment is found in the deepest, darkest pain in your experience, in your life, the winter solstice, the December 25th of your life. You understand me? So that's why Christ was born in December 25th. It don't have nothing to do with the human conceptualization. It has everything to do with the metaphorical overview so that you can understand that no matter what you're going through, when it gets its hardest, when it gets its darkest, that's when you find the light and change your life. You shall be redeemed and you will be salvaged. All right, so just keep moving with faith in God and understanding that everything that's happening in your life is happening for your greatest good, as it is stripping away from you that which no longer serves you to make space for that which does, especially as you move into the higher quality of your own lived expression of self, your own quality of life. So it's like we gotta let go of things that's taking up space from our newer expression of self, and sometimes we so attached to those things that it hurt when we gotta let it go. A lot of people don't let it go, and God kind of gotta spundulate, gotta strip it out their hands. So they fight God, they fight the awakening, and so they go through the rapture where they're fighting the awakening. So you know what I'm saying. But hey, it makes for an inhale, exhale balance of expression of self. So it's always gonna be a population in heaven, always gonna be a population in hell. But it's all actually imaginary, as everything is happening in the mind of God. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that John 17:21. Y'all appreciate that scripture. Y'all go get yourselves some love. Anyway, like I said, you know what I'm saying? I am God in the flesh because God said I'm God. Not because of, but I'm saying that also God said that I am God. So let those that want to argue with, you know what I'm saying, the true identity, because they want to hold on to their ego and the egoic identity. This was documented prior to our lifetime. So you just go look at it for yourself. You understand me? Man, I appreciate that. Captain SOS in the building. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm abiding by God's law, so I can't appear as a lie. I only can appear as I am. You know what I'm saying? So if I tried to lie and tell you I was on one thing or doing one thing, you would see what I'm actually on and what I'm really doing. So when I appear like this, you know it's the result of God's law and not the result of my fantasies. You feel me? Like, this is the actualization of the work. Faith plus works. It's not just that we have faith. It's also that we use it. You feel me? Like, it's something you got to do when you hear in these laws, this matrix of universal laws that overlap to create the kingdom that we use to recreate as we go through our recreational use of God's laws as his children. This is just a little recreation, because we creative. You know, shout out to the co-creators, the co-gods. Shout out to the co-gods as we co-create heaven on earth with our free will ability to experience heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? Hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom comes on earth as it is in heaven. Respectfully, because everything that is seen comes from that which is not seen. That's why they don't believe you until you show them. You feel me? Like, why are they trying to argue with our clarity, with our clairvoyance, with our clear mind? It's just common sense. It's respect to the pattern. We just are expressing the Christ pattern. Christ is a pattern, and when you fit the mold, that's when they hate you. You feel me? Because, what up, though? Big GhOD. Man, gotta be God, you feel me? Gotta be God. I mean, I can't lie about that. You hear me? It's just the truth. The truth is what the truth is. And I am what the proof is. You feel me? Proof. What do you need? Proof. What do you need? Proof. What do you need? Yeah, God sent me. Stop playing. See, those that deny the Son reject the Father, because how did the Son appear? See, that's what y'all don't understand. Like, the Son is proof of the Father, but when the Son is in front of you, you want to deny the Son. Like, you not the Son of God. You not this. You a sinner. You imperfect. You this. Like, listen to me. If you ain't going to respect the Son of God, you automatically disrespecting God himself. Don't nobody play about their kids. You should know that for your own experience yourself. Like, are you serious? Come on, fam. How you going to disrespect the Son of the Father and then look at the Father like you want love and you want, God, if you can hear me? Nah, keep that prayer over there with you. My boy, like, man, I feel like God don't be listening to my prayers. I bet. Fool ass boy. Look how you rocking. What you think, a nigga a weak weird at? No, God don't play. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all have a misunderstanding of who and what God is. And, which is crazy, because if you look around you pretty much can tell by how life works who God is. God don't play. But y'all steady be trying to play God. Y'all be like, God wouldn't talk like you. God wouldn't curse. God wouldn't be on YouTube. God wouldn't have his hair like that. God wouldn't kill innocent. Listen to me. Free will is a hell of a drug. That's all I can say. That free will gonna do it to you lost souls every time. Y'all better get y'all soul to God, because that free will gonna tear your ass up, you godless lost mind frame. You don't have the proper thinking. So you got that stinking thinking because you stuck in the Baals. Y'all ever heard of Baal? Baal's above. You ever heard of the bowels? Like a bowel movement. You know your bowels. That's where your head is. You got your mind beneath your spine. That's what we're saying. You got your mind beneath your spine. Your mind need to climb Jacob's ladder. You need to get your mind to Kundalini rise and use the higher eyes. All right, you using the parasites, the parasitic vision. And that's why y'all keep getting stuck in these toxic consequences, these toxic relationships with other carnal-minded eyeballs. See, y'all don't want to use the eye of God, the all-seeing eye. Y'all don't want to use the all-seeing eye. Y'all want to see the genital-seeing eye. Y'all see genitals. When y'all look at people, all y'all look at is the part in the pants. That's what got y'all out here with the BBLs, the yeast, the STDs, the child support. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what got y'all out here dying from all these preventable illnesses and all these weirdo relationships. Because when you look at another human body, you looking at right where they put the BBL at. That's why they put the BBL right there, because they know where your mind is at. Your mind is beneath the spine. You low down. That's what's up. You upside down. You walking around looking at the world upside down because you looking down, instead of getting your mind back where God is in the kingdom. See, you all out the kingdom, all that. Yeah, man, it's like y'all are genitals. I mean Gentiles. The general population. That's y'all. Y'all out of there. Not finna do no genitals with y'all. Nah, we already elevated our consciousness beyond that metacognitive milestone. Like, we already went through those experiences, and that's why we can speak from experience. This is a testimony. See, I'm an emperor only because my empire is built off empirical evidence that you can't take from me, because I actually went through that and experienced it for myself in the game of life. See, understanding that game, the life is a virtual reality game, and I got my EXP points up. See what I'm saying? Because I got all the experience points, and now y'all just logged into the game, but you need to get that log out your eye. See, a lot of y'all log your eye out and realize the real eye, and it's only one eye, that's God's eye. Then you log your eye back in and have some respect for what's going on in reality. The reality. Re means, again, Al means God. Y'all got to pay attention and remember who you are, man. Shout out to Lion King and Rafiki. Follow Rafiki. He knows the way. He said, I know your father. He lives in you. Says, you have forgotten who you are. And you have forgotten who I am. That's your problem. You don't know who you are. Lost children of Israel. That's who you are. Lost. Just don't know who you are. Don't know where you come from. Y'all think y'all come from Adam, which is absolutely asinine. See, when you think that you come from your stepfather, when you think you come from Joseph, when you think you come from Joseph and Mary, you think you come from earthly parents, you disrespect that Matthew 23:9. See? Y'all disrespecting God off the rip. Y'all disrespecting Matthew 23:9. Soon as you think your daddy, oh, I come from my mama, you come from a vagina, you start worshiping the vagina, and that's how you end up genital. That's how you end up as a genital. I'm trying to tell you, because you out here respecting the genitals and not God himself. We come from God. We don't come from genitals, my guy. That's all I'm trying to tell you boys. We come from the sky, nigga. Y'all think we come from flesh. The flesh is the earth. It's density. Even the earth ain't dense. It's like it's a density, dense in comparison. But what we're saying is that it's not actually solid, is what we're saying. Quantum physics, quantum observation, which is an observation is observable, my boy. You can observe the fact that the physical world is not physically solid. Therefore, the physical world lying to you because it appears to be something that's not. And when things appear to be something that is not, it's deception, boy. It's deceiving you. The physical world is deceiving you just because it appears to be something that is not. And then here you go believing in things in the physical world. Here you go believing in man. What? Faith in no man. Even man is a product of the illusion of solidarity. Man not solid. See, you can't keep it solid with a non-solid individual. That's why Christ is the rock. The rock is solid, but the rock is invisible because it's solid within you. You got to go within self to find that rock solid. But then y'all ain't solid. Y'all too fair weather, flip-floppy. Y'all snake. Y'all don't have like identity stability. You're not able to stabilize the Christ identity. It's like you want to say you're the child of God, which then means that you are the son of God, which means you are Christ, and your identity, the stability, you just lose it. Like it's cool to say you're the son of God. It's cool to say you're the child of God, but when you have to stabilize that identity, you lose it. You toss it. You let it go. Next time you know, you're a sinner. You ain't worthy. Only Jesus was perfect. Like, boy, Jesus was an ordinary person, a natural, normal, law-abiding individual expression of God. Jesus had to use the same universal laws. Jesus had to exist under the same sun in the sky today. There was the same sun that was in the sky for all your ancestors and all your partners and all of the people you afraid of and the people you worship. All your historical figures. This is one sun been in the sky the entire time. And y'all act like Jesus had magic powers that you don't have, which would invalidate Jesus anyway, because if he was able to do stuff that you can't do, then wouldn't be no point in following somebody you cannot even follow. You can't do the things that were being done. Obviously, the point is you can do it too, which is then what you're supposed to be doing, because if you can't do right, why are you not? That's something you got to deal with within yourself. You can't go to nobody else and go get this savior. You can't say, can you save me from the way I use my free will? No, because you don't listen. You do what you want to do, bro. You don't never, and then they want to come here like, oh, you can't save nobody. You ain't him. Like, say, but Jesus did not say he came to save nobody first and foremost. Anyway, the boy said, I came back for war, not for peace and all that, what y'all talking about. I don't know what y'all got going on. All I'm saying is that I'm going to do what I got to do, and then you will see that you should do what you got to do too, because that's the only thing. Listen, why you think he told Lazarus to get up? He didn't pick him up. He didn't get a stretcher. He ain't get no pallbearers or nothing. He said, hey, man, use your free will, boy. And Lazarus like, oh, I do got free will, huh? Like, yeah, boy. You done lost your free will to your weak ass ego. Your ego whooping your ass. You trying to use your ego to whoop their ass. You just lost in the ego carnal matrix. You just stuck in the matrix of egos, nigga. Stop it. Your free will is yours and can't nobody use it for you. You can't play victim out of your role either. You can't be like, oh, yeah, I was dealt a bad hand. Yeah, whatever, nigga. We all, it's called carnal mind. It's the bad hand you was dealt. You was dealt. Once God gave you a carnal mind, it start whooping your ass. Guess what we all had to deal with? The carnal mind. So cut it out, boy. We always dealt the same bad hand. The mind that is vulnerable to temptation. That's the bad hand. The mind that is interested in the carnal endeavors, the carnival, the carnival. Yeah, we all got that part of mind. It's called the lower mind. You feel me? Like we all have a lower mind because that's where you plant a seed in the ground. You know what I'm saying? So the seed has to be planted in Hades, because what's the ground? What's underground? Hades, that's the word they use for that. Feel me? So it's like, bro, where seeds go? A seed go in the dark and into like compression. You feel me? Pressure, because that's what the seed need. It need darkness and pressure so that it can sprout out, so it can bust out and reach back up to the heavens. And so y'all over here mad at the struggle, but it's the struggle that make you a warrior. We gladiator, God's warriors, God's angels, nigga. Facts. Fallen angels just means that you are the angel that was brave enough to go on the mission to be the seed so that you can sprout back up to heaven again. That's the inhale, exhale cycle. You know what I'm saying? That's the we fall down, but we get up. Y'all upset because a nigga took, bro, Jesus, bro, it's really God sent a fractal of himself down. So why y'all tweaking? Lucifer is an extension of God. That's what the fallen star is, Jesus Christ. Jesus said in Revelations, I am the bright morning star, the bright fallen star. I am the sinner who became a saint type understanding of what's happening. It's like I came into the human experience and I overcame it. You know what I'm saying? Like I came into the human experience and remembered who I was. And I said, I came into amnesia. I came into ignorance. And I mastered the darkness by being the light. Somebody said blasphemy. That's exactly what Jesus had to go through. Jesus had to go through others calling him blasphemous. That's John 10:33. Read it for yourself. All of these experiences are documented. These are prehistoric experiences. Anything that a hater will say, a hater has already said. That's why it's documented. It feels like it's ahead, but it's just the way the haters play it. Haters hate God. So you know that haters gonna hate the children of God. I'm literally the child of God. Like I'm literally the byproduct of God, the produce of God. God is literally the reason I am. And then they hate that I am. They hate God. It's not even hatred for me. It's hatred for God. That's John 15:18. Like, come on, family. How you gonna hate what God has created? Like that hatred ain't for what God is through his creation. Like, God is the reason I exist. So if you hate that I exist, you just hate that. You hate what God does. You hate what God did. You hate God, kids. That's crazy. And we all his. So why would you feel me? Like, come on, man. Hey, y'all subscribe, put some love on the live. They not busting it down like me, and I'm outside. Facts, man. What's over with? Man, we all the way outside. We in the public. We with the people. We in the hood. The hood, no, it's God hood, though. You feel me? The hood, no, it's God hood, bro. You feel me? Facts, though. This is God hood. God's hood. It's a lovely day in the neighborhood. A lovely day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Hey, would you be mine? My God's neighbor. Facts, bro. Man, shout out to Big GhOD, man. God is the only reason why we even got to meet each other. So I ain't gonna lie, I appreciate the fact that my path was entwined with yours and intersected in divine time. God is the reason why I'm even on your timeline. You feel me? Like, so, man, glory be to God, and the reason that we all exist, and the reason why we were able to come into this level of awareness, and all we gotta do is stabilize it. All we gotta do is stabilize our identity in this level of self-confidence, because we feeling good, we feeling confident, we feeling way bigger than the hater. And we know that the haters still want to hate and try to pull us back down to their level of self-identity. But if it feel too good to be this free, and rightfully so, like righteously so, it's not like this is not a freedom, like a dirty freedom, like, oh, you free to do whatever you want, so you could just kill people, like, oh, you just gonna rape and rob. Like, that's your fear. Those are the fear-mongering reptilian draconians. That's why we defeated the Drake with the Kendrick heart. You feel me? Like, y'all know what it is. All I'm saying is, like, listen, you don't have to live in fear. This freedom is nothing to be afraid of. Some people are like, this feels too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Like, this, like, they don't trust it. They like, anytime that I ever felt this good, somebody, yeah, man, like, what you want? You trying, what you do? You trying to make money? What you doing? You finessing? What you a cult leader? Yeah, something ain't right about this. This feel too good. Anytime somebody, maybe what you trying to take, you want my panties? Looking at they genitals. Anything that they projected upon me, or whatever it is that they see. That's why they lost that C. Really, I'm Sesh KV. I'm telling you, I'm he. Revelations 1:18. Faster than you can think. That's how fast I speak. Before you can even blink, you already got the download. You feel me? Like, straight to the subconscious mind. I don't even talk to the subconscious mind, because most of these people lost their subconscious mind anyway. I mean, I don't talk to the conscious mind, because these people conscious minds is distracted by the temptations. So I don't even talk to conscious minds no more, because that's where the ego is. The ego gonna slow down the transmission. So I speak straight to the subconscious mind, straight to the program room. Programmer going straight to the program code. So you got a programmable mind. You letting the commercials program your mind. You letting the education system program your mind. Shit, nigga, then I might well jump in line. I'm program some minds too, because I program mine. I ain't gonna let them program my mind without me programming it. You feel me? Like, is you crazy? Yeah, they talking about ain't nobody bigger than the program. Boy, I am the programmer. I don't even know what you talk. See, I'm different from how you using your mind frame is all that I'm saying. See, I'm on some God level vision type. I'm looking at the way that God want to look at it type. Like, you feel me? Like, so that's why y'all don't look at it the way I look at it, because y'all don't feel worthy of looking at it the way I look at it. Y'all feel locked out of this particular perspective. Like, I look at it in a way you feel dirty. You feel like a sinner. You feel like, I don't think we supposed to be in here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, I was born in here. You know what I'm saying? You timid. I'm a king. We different. I walk as a ruler, knowing that God's laws react and respond to my free will. You understand me? I know that God's law don't have free will. I do. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm in a different perspective of mind. I'm in a different vantage point. Like, I'm looking at life in a way that you are afraid to look. Somebody said blasphemy. No, sir. You got to blast for yourself. I blast for me. John 10:33. So stop asking me. Niggas stand side by side, front line. We pushing the line. You want me to blast for you? You a coward, boy, a co-ward of the state. Separation of church and state, man. You better stop making that same mistake. Got to go back to the one that made us great. Facts, man. I was made this way. You mad at me, but it's God's glory. This is God's story. My story is God's glory. My story is God's story. God is living his story through me. Whose story you think, bro? Pay attention. God is supreme. See, y'all don't have faith in God. If y'all understand that God is all powerful, man, y'all put some love on the live. Y'all subscribe. These people trying to blame anything other than God like God ain't supreme. You trying to blame something like blame ain't glory. Stop trying to give me God's glory. It's too heavy for a human to bear. Giving humans God's glory destroys human relationships. Humans cannot survive in a relationship where you are always blaming them for things that they cannot have control over. And no matter how hard they try, or then how hard they try to explain, bro, you only hate and reject. You smush, you shrink them. Nah, I would not allow a troll to come in here and shrink me when God made me a giant in the spirit. This human body is small, but this human body is my puppet. I'm exercising my will through this puppet. While the puppet is small, I am the giant that is existing outside of I'm the consciousness condensed. Remember, a seed is pressed into condensed form. It's pressurized. I am the Houston. I'm a Houstonian. I'm trying to tell y'all why God gave y'all the overlay so y'all can see God sent me. I swear to God, bruh. Big GhOD, KOG, man. I am the Lone Star compressed into a Houston. I am the Lone Star compressed into a Houston. This space city. Y'all not on y'all astro. Y'all not. Y'all astronauts. You feel? Y'all not Houstons. You don't know how to deal with that Christ light, that Christ power. But I took the power of the one light, the power of the one Christ, and I put it into human form. The Houston is the capstone. I am the stone that the builder refused. Facts, bro. I'm the one that they exiled, the one the family kicked out, the black sheep. Yeah, I'm the one that they don't want to talk about. That me. I still am. And that internet then made it clear. Boy, they mad at the internet, gave a nigga inner perception and allowed the internet to become externalized. We swapped it back out. They had us living in the carnal expression of life, but because of the internet, we was able to project the inner and live inside instead of living outside of the kingdom. That's facts. We back inside of the kingdom where you can get your thoughts back in right order and become your right mind, which is the Christ mind, the light mind, not the dark mind lost in ignorance and amnesia. You understand me? Not the carnal mind that's trapped in temptations and temporary living. That's why you for the streets, because you temporary. You just a you're a casualty of spiritual warfare, sexually, a sexual pass around, a casual sex partner is what you are, family. All right? Y'all don't know how to build healthy relationships at all. Y'all only know how to engage through people's lost souls. Like, they just want physical stimulation because they lost their mind. You feel me? Because they lost their Christ. They Christ mind is their right mind. That's Philippians chapter 2 verse 5. Facts. Philippians chapter 2 verse 5. Nah, that's just scripture. You can go get that and see that for yourself, man. Off the real. Oh, yeah, man, my bad. The chat been going crazy. I ain't been paying attention to the chat as much, but, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the found souls in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all of the lost souls in the back. Somebody said, which scripture? That is Philippians chapter 2, verse 5. All right? Copy and paste it so you can see your right mind is the Christ mind. If you don't have the Christ mind, you still in the dark. You are still in a state of spiritual amnesia, spiritual ignorance of your spiritual identity, which is your true identity, because in spirit and in truth, there is no physical separation separating you from the one God that is true. The one true God is you outside of the flesh, because outside of your flesh mind, there is no separation between you and God. You are God. except in his flesh. You forgot that. You don't feel like you qualify to think like that because you are experiencing limitation, the limitation of God's law. But God created these laws to experience these laws as God. You feel me? Like, these laws were created by God to be experienced as God. You are God experiencing the law God created before you experienced it. That's it. Somebody says, to be honest, I can't hear what he is saying. LOL. All I hear is gibberish. That's because you're still trapped by your ego and your carnal mind. Your ego is blocking the transmission and it's turning it into gibberish. You don't know how to turn your human radio station. Your human body is a radio receiver and transmitter. The God frequency is like an FM radio station you haven't figured out how to tune into yet. You can hear me, but you can't make out my words because these are God words. But your ears are still hearing through the ego, and the ego can't make sense out of the truth. That's why the ego is a perpetual compulsive liar. And anybody stuck in their ego ends up being narcissistic because the ego cannot translate the truth. The ego is a tool that you use to experience self-expression. You don't let your tools become your masters, all right? So the ego is a good slave, but it's not a good master, all right? And a lot of people so used to looking for who they are that they allow the ego to believe it's the leader of their identity. They ugly ducklings. They're having the ugly duckling syndrome with their egos. Their ego is stealing their birthright. You know what I'm saying? Their ego is their Esau. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're letting your ego steal the treasury from your true identity, because without your true identity, you can't tap into the trust that God left us as trust fund babies. In God we trust. The back of the money saying God we trust because God the Father left us a trust fund. But how can you access the trust fund when you are afraid of your own true identity? You won't even admit who you truly are. You won't even call yourself the son of the Father, the son of God. Because you're like, oh yeah, nah, there's only one son, and that was Jesus, some other nigga that ain't me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a lowly servant slave, a little errand boy. And I don't have rights to access the kingdom. I don't have rights to wealth and health and eternal life because I'm just a little orphan Annie looking at it like, you got to cut it out. Somebody says, nah, saying, bro, just stop. You don't say anything. Family, I'm speaking to those who hear me. If you can't hear me, that has nothing to do with what I'm saying, but everything to do with your discernment. It's not my fault, okay, how you exercise your free will. You can't come over here and tell me because you don't understand what I'm saying that I should stop saying anything at all, because then you would be suffocating me, trapping me out of expressing myself. You should never encourage God's children or children to hide their self-expression. That's not healthy for children, and we are all children. So you need to learn how to stop abusing yourself so that you don't share that abuse in the form of an opinion or bad advice. It's like your weak-ass childhood traumas from your ego then became the advice you offer others, bro. That's why we do not have faith in man. Faith in God only. That's why we don't care about human opinions or human standards. That's why we are the gods amongst men, because we do not let men rule our kingdom, our kingdom, our ability to think for ourselves in the dome that God gave us. This is the dome that produces sovereign thoughts. I am the king, meaning I am the sovereign, which means that I am the sole proprietor. You don't get to dictate how I think about myself. All right. I am who I am, and I am okay with that regardlessly. Okay. God has an overarching plan for my life, and I am okay with that regardlessly. It is what it is, and it is not what it is not. And I am okay with that. You feel me? Like, there is no problem. There is no stress. Y'all want to put stress into my cellular structure. You want to put stress into my DNA so that my DNA becomes latent. You don't want me to express this DNA that is the God DNA that we all have access to. You want to use stress receptors to block out the expression of my Christ consciousness. But I have a crystalline nervous system. My nervous system is impervious. My nervous system is impenetrable. My nervous system is impregnable, my guy. All right, protected by the full armor of God. This nervous system of mine is highly regulated. All right, I am the high council, the high priest, the sons of the Most High. You can't touch me with your little puny human rocks. I am the Houston Rockets. You understand me? Your little rocks cannot reach. I am outside of space, out of space. I'm astral projected. This astral world. Go Astros. Houstonians know I am that Houston. Houston had a problem. God sent the solution. Here I am. I am the Houston. I took the Lone Star. Shout out to the Lone Star state of mind. That individual free will, that King Solo Dolo, that King Solomon. I took that Lone Star and condensed it into a seed. And I planted that seed into the deepest, darkest parts of the universe. And I went through the pressure. And I became God's treasure. God put his treasure in my chest. I am God's treasure chest. That is correct. And all the haters, they're just squawking. Because that's what souls in hell do. The chitter chatter is coming from you. I'm clear-minded, clairvoyant. I am above you. You're trying to get my attention, but I don't have to give it to you. I don't have to come in your dimension. Facts. I am interdimensional, multidimensional, but you have dementia. You feel me? You are demented. Okay? That's so weird, bro. You can't keep up with me, bro. Stop trying to hate on me in the comment section, bro. Y'all little trolls are just lost souls that don't know which way to go because you afraid to pay the toll. I paid the dues. Don't get it confused. That's the reason why I'm off the noose. I cannot lose. Faith plus works. And I put that work in for certain. You can see it. You see the hurt, man. Hurts. Mega hurts. Gigahertz. Terahertz. It's electrical because I'm an electromagnetic crystalline form of light. Electromagnetism. That's correct. Yes. The heart is magnetic because it ventriculates. The brain ventriculates as well. It's just that the heart ventriculates a little harder than the brain does. So it's like your heart vibrations go further out into the field. Your brain, that's why you have to sync your heart and your brain together to overcome your gut. That's the Holy Trinity. You feel me? Like, you gotta get them boys in alignment like Orion. You feel me? Yeah, because your heart is how you feel. That's why they feel you. And your heart need to be in tune with your thoughts, because otherwise you might not be feeling the way that's the most intelligent way to feel. You need emotional intelligence. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out to the gut for giving you the survival instinct so you can survive long enough to figure out how to get your heart right with Christ. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to your gut for giving you the ability to get your heart right with Christ. You feel me? Like, you got to get past that Antarctica, that ice block where your heart used to be. You got to get past that Antarctica so that you can get back to the kingdom, and be the king. Thinking, once again, facts, real, once again. Reality. Re means again, al means God. Really? That's facts. Get the etymology. It's over with. Somebody say you look the same every day. Glory be to God. You feel me? Every day is today. And I'm today years old. Today is the longest I ever been alive in my lifetime. That's facts. So, you know. Glory be to God. It's over with. Somebody says, okay, Dr. Seuss, go ahead on. Say, hey, Dr. Seuss is a manifestation of God. Glory be to God, not Dr. Seuss, but shout out to Dr. Seuss too. And shout out to the Dr. Seuss inside of you. Facts, man. We up. It's like that. God gave us the same abilities that exist throughout universal cosmic expression. There's no difference in universal laws. Somebody says, who are the true lost sheep of Israel? All souls that yet claim their true identity as Christ, the light, God incarnate. If you do not claim your identity as God, then you are still lost, because that's your true identity, and without the truth, you are a liar. You feel me? A low liar, a snake even crawling instead of a kundalini that has risen to the highmost division. That's facts. The vision of God, God's vision, individuals of God experiencing human limitations inside of the matrix. The matrix God created with his universal laws, though. So it's like you have free will. Your free will is what gives you dominion. Free will is the dominion that God gave you, and your dominion is for your right use. But right use through amnesia comes from intel. Intel is data. Data is experience. Experience means you got to go through it. So, you know, shout out to your trials and tribulations, and shout out to you for overcoming the trials and tribulations that hold back a lot of people who end up trapped behind their ego. The ego wants to be a victim, but Christ knows that we are victors, and victory was ours before this lifetime. So, you know what I'm saying? Glory be to God, the God within you. Awaken the God within. That's what I would do. That's facts, man. It's love all the way up. G-love is God's love, man. Y'all click the link in the bio. You feel me? The book is available on Amazon because I am a son of God, and that is amazing. And I'm free, a Freemason, freely amazing. You feel me? Like, so shout out to my sonic frequencies that said, let there be light, and then there was me. You understand that? A lot of y'all don't, but that's cool though, because I am still Sonic, the son I see. Sonic, S-O-N-I-C, the son in Christ. I am the son in Christ. That is correct. All right. So shout out to that Galatians chapter 2, verse 20. You know what I'm saying? Yup. Somebody said 6, 7. That's right. We done went from 6 to the 7. Those who made that choice. You feel me? Like, with those who, you know, in the river that only move forward. Y'all know how it is. Some of y'all turn around. Y'all getting pushed forward backwards, ass backwards. But, you know, we still moving forwards though. Fuck 'em. Yep, 6, 7 is the transition from the 6th portal to the 7th portal, from the 6th chakra to the 7th chakra. When the 7th chakra is the kingdom. The 7th chakra is the crown. So yeah, y'all know what they say. Say, brother, I'll be in Houston next week. Can we link and get a good 2 rounds in? I mean, just, you know, holler at me on Instagram or find me, DM me, and make it work, make it happen if it makes sense. I ain't gonna lie. You want me to spend time doing things that I would not have spent time doing, just holler at me so I can know what we got going, and we'll see what it do, because I live a real life too. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Somebody said, which is it? Chakras, voodoo, hoodoo, Christianity, Catholicism? Make a choice. There's no choice to choose between words. All words have meanings and definitions, and the meaning is shared between words. Words mean the same things. All right, so while you might have different words, they all share the same meanings. You have different languages, but they're all saying the same things. So it's not like you have to choose between somebody's particular use of words. It's just the truth. And we always are one with the truth. That's facts. Somebody says, man, this conversation is way above most humans. That's facts. That's why I don't even talk to humans. I really only talk to Super Saiyans that know what I'm saying, because all of the humans are stupid Saiyan. They don't understand any sayings in any language with any words. They don't care about meanings. They're still trying to figure out the word itself instead of the meaning. But definitely only talking to the Super Saiyans, to those who come from beyond human comprehension, and those who are able to stabilize their identity in a conversation that exists beyond the human comprehension. A lot of people can't stabilize their identity beyond human stimulation, physical stimulation. So if it ain't about sex, money, food, things like that, drugs, then they don't have the identity or the cognitive presence of self to extrapolate these conversations or these concepts. These concepts just don't stimulate their human identity or their human existence. It doesn't pay their human bills. It doesn't help them develop human relationships, or, you know what I'm saying, find somebody to have sex with. So, yeah, that's why this is beyond most humans, because they don't care. That's why Hosea 4:6 says they perish from a lack of knowledge, because they reject knowledge, because that knowledge just does not equate to human success. They want material possession. They want control over other people's egos. They want control over other people's perspective of them. And so until they are broken from their toxic relationship with the world, they'll never truly develop their God identity or express the God within. They always expressing their inner human, their inner sinner. So they believe that they are sinners and nobody is capable of rising above the threshold of a sinner. And the saints know that a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. So I don't even understand why the sinners want everybody to be sinners. Like, saints don't exist. Or like God ain't real. Or like Christ means nothing. But if Christ is real, then we exist after Christ did his job. So we're living in the aftermath, which is heaven, which is the resurrection, which is revelations. So I don't know. They want to live in the past, even though we live in the eternal now. We live in eternity. Past, present, and future are all happening simultaneously right now, but they never want to live in the now. They're like, oh, we have all sinned. We've sinned. You saying you haven't sinned? I'm saying that we're not stuck in the past. If you sinned in the past, and we're not in the past when you were a sinner. We're in the present where you know better, do better. If you're sinning right now, you're an idiot. You're sinning using your free will. You know that no one has free will for you. The law does not have free will. The world does not have free will. You have free will. So if you're sinning, it is the product of the way you're using your free will. That you're gonna have to give your life to God. You're gonna have to give your life to God and stop sinning. That other than that, you can't be like, oh, you're a sinner because I'm a sinner. We're all sinners. No, you just want to avoid accountability. You want to convince me that I am a sinner so that you feel better as a sinner because you don't want to put your best foot forward because you are afraid of being inadequate. You're afraid of being a failure. You're afraid that no matter how hard you try, you're not going to do good enough. You're not going to make it. You're not going to succeed. You feel like you're going to sin and you just feel like a sinner. And so if you're a sinner, then everybody's a sinner because it's not fair for you to be the only sinner. I understand your little thought pattern, little self-limiting belief system that you have. I understand that you're trapped in that little bitty ass loop, that little bitty world, that little whirlpool. But I'm worlds beyond you. I am beyond that little ego loop. I am perfect because God is perfect. God don't make a mistake. God did not make a mistake when he made me. And me being a continuation and a continuum of God's presence can't do what God does not do. If God does not make mistakes, how is it that you're trying to give me a power that God does not have? As if I have the power to make a mistake, but God doesn't have that same power. It's like, listen to me. The powers bestowed upon me came from God himself. I have God's attributes. I only can do what God does through me. Thy will be done. His will be done, not mine. You understand me? It's hard for people to exist at this level of self-love, to love myself beyond sin. It's hard for most people to do. So when I love myself this much in their presence, they leave. They got to go. They can't handle this identity stability. But I've stabilized my identity at this level of self-love. I am okay loving myself beyond sin and beyond the fall. I love myself beyond my human limitation. You understand me? Like, I love myself the way God loves me. God loves me with a perfect love, and I accept that. I am okay with that. You know what I'm saying? I am okay reflecting the love of God upon myself. I am okay accepting God's love. They're not okay accepting God's love because they feel too ashamed. They feel too guilty. Guilt and shame is allowing them to fear and hate God, which is their own true self, their own higher identity. So it's like, because you hate God, you hate me because you don't feel like we are worthy of being perfect. You're like, how are we perfect when the world trash? The world is terrible and traumatic. It's a horrible place. But it's like, the world is where free will learns through trials and tribulations, and those trials and tribulations stay in the world, the sacrificial lamb. You feel me? Somebody says, we aren't perfect at all. To say that we are not perfect is to say that God is not perfect. To say that we are mistakes is to say that we are the mistakes that God made, which is just to express your doubt in God, your lack of faith in God. You're not faithful. You're not a believer. You're a non-believer. Somebody says, what do I do? How am I supposed to feel? You're supposed to feel free enough to learn from your trials and tribulations and to forgive others for them learning through their trials and tribulations as well. And you take the gifts and the talents that God gave you and you use those gifts, you use those talents to make the world a more enjoyable place. If you use your gifts and your talents, they will become the skills that will pay your bills. So do what you love with those that love it too. Do what you love until that's what they pay you to do. Build an economy based off of the gifts and the talents and the passion that God gave you naturally. Facts. Somebody says, you have no idea what you're saying. What I'm saying is that you are free. You are rejecting freedom. you can't diminish me and diminish what it is that I'm saying, because no matter what I'm saying, I still have to live my life in accordance with the laws. I still got to pay my bills. I still got to drive my car based off of the rules of the roads. You feel me? Like, I can't get out here inebriated. I can't get out here driving drunk and think that I am above the laws of gravity and the laws of physics. It's like, listen, no matter, somebody says you're delusional. Even if I'm delusional, family, I still pay my bills, all right? The people that I do business with appreciate the business that I do. Whether I'm delusional or not, my wife is happy, my children are happy, and the bill collectors are happy. So I can be as delusional as I want to be. Glory be to America. Glory be to God. All right, I have the First Amendment ability to be delusional as long as I handle my business. And whether I'm delusional or not, I'm handling my business better than you handle yours. So it's okay. So I says, you are not delusional. I appreciate you. I appreciate that love. Insults and compliments, they go together. It don't change the reality that I experience on a day-to-day basis regardless. And I'm going to be alive for the rest of my life. So it doesn't matter what's going on. Somebody says, why are you streaming, bro? I'm doing whatever I'm doing because I choose to do whatever I'm doing in alignment with what God wants me to do. So glory be to God. All right, before you try to give me glory, give it to God. Before you try to figure out why I'm doing what I'm doing, just try to figure out why God is doing what he's doing through me. You understand me? Like, God is more worthy of your attention span because you have a little short, limited attention span. And so with that limited bandwidth, I would recommend that you give it all to God. You don't have enough attention to be paying me. All right, you should be paying God all the attention. Now, if you paying God attention through me, then glory be to God for using me to find your attention so that you can give him his glory. But give him his glory, not me, still all the same. I'm just a portal, a doorway. You got to pass through the threshold. So when somebody says you can even fix your roof, yeah, you can even do whatever it is that you want to do. Whatever you are moved to do, it is your life and your experience itself. Just as quick as I can fix my roof, I can buy another property. I can buy another house, buy another roof. We can do whatever it is that we want to do. We are alive and we are capable because we are alive. Being alive is capability. So somebody says, none of this is real. Dude puts on some fake MMA gloves and a wig and does it's just comedy. If it's just comedy, why do you have to explain that? And who are you explaining yourself to? Why do you feel like somebody needs your explanation? Like, you must be guilty, bro. Like, you dry ass trying to explain what nobody asked. I was just outside feeling guilty as hell. Just like, nah, y'all, I mean, nah, he a comedian, y'all. He just a comedian and he puts on a wig. Like, bro, why are you even trying to explain yourself in the first place? Somebody says, I have total freedom. I could choose not to sit here and listen to you, but you're so ridiculous. It's hilarious. So I'm going to stick around for a couple more minutes and say whatever I want. Family, that was always true. But the fact that you felt the need to explain yourself says a lot about you, because that's what everybody is doing. We're all using our freedom to be together. You're trying to explain why you choose to be with me. You feel ashamed at the fact that you are attracted to being with me. You're trying to make an excuse. You're like, I'm not even going to stay that much longer. It's because you're so stupid. You're so stupid. I'm just going to stay with you a little longer because bro, why are you doing that to yourself, bro? You so guilty, bro. It's like, stop. It's okay to be okay with God, to be okay with God's son, to be okay with the voice of God. It's okay, bro. It's like you feel like you got to go back to the church and go back to the preacher or go to your granny or your papa and tell them that you don't really believe this guy. I don't really think he's Jesus. I just find him funny. He says some things that I agree with, some things I don't agree with, but he just don't listen to him. He like, walk on water. Listen to me, my boy. Our entire body is made out of mostly water. We're walking on water all day, every day. On God. That's all it. Somebody says, expect for people to sort through what you're saying. You shouldn't get offended by viewers being reflective. No, you shouldn't get offended by me being offended. First of all, I'm not offended. I don't actually care. But the fact that you think that I could be offended is your ego getting in your way, bro. This is all for shits and giggles. Like, that's what life is, to entertain God in his infinite eternal boredom. God created a game out of boredom. It's a game, goofy. I said, point proven. You have no point to prove. All glory be to God. You want glory. You want somebody to pat you on your back, tap you on your ass. What you want us to tell you, good job, you proved your point. Whose validation are you seeking? God already beat the game, and you think that you are proving a point. You're doing nothing but stroking your own ego for absolutely no reason at all. Nobody knows you. Nobody cares about you, and nothing you do is changing the world. Life goes on, my guy. Somebody said, God ain't for real, fam. God is a word with a meaning. Obviously, you're too illiterate to know that words have meanings. The word God has a meaning. We mean something when we use the word God, okay? It's not the word God itself. It's what we mean. But I'm sure you still don't know what I mean. That's over with. That's facts. My boy GhOD said, you better blast for you, because I'm going to blast for me. I'm KO God. That's facts. Somebody said, please answer my question. Somebody says, wow, I feel lost, like I went down the wrong highway. How do I self-correct and get home? You realize that you are already home. Peace be still. Remain steadfast. You don't got to go nowhere. There is no effort. God's kingdom is within you. Heaven is within you. God's son, Christ, your right mind is within you. Luke 17:21. God made it real easy. You don't have to run. All you got to do is be still. God put the answer within you, so you couldn't even lose it. You can't even lose the answer. All you gotta do is chill, relax. That's facts, man. So, somebody says, why do people in mental distress try to play it off as being religious? Because religion is psychology, family. If you get the etymology of the word psychology, psychology is the study of the spirit. So if people are in spiritual distress, or mental distress, mental, part and parcel. Your spirit is your mind. Your soul is your mind. Being in mental distress is being in spiritual distress. That's why they go to the religion, because the religion is to help you guide your awareness back into religious health or spiritual health. Psychology is the study of the spirit. Get the etymology of the word psychology. It is the study of the soul. The soul is the mind or the consciousness. Come on, family. It's an easy watch. Somebody says, you are brainwashed, my guy. Proof is in the pudding. You don't know what the pudding is, bro. So why are you talking about I'm brainwashed? If you understand the proof is in the pudding, then you understand that I am alive all day, every day. I am healthy and alive. My skin clear. My teeth are my teeth. Like, what are you talking about? Hey, these teeth grew out of my face. What are you talking about? You're stupid. Hey, these people gay. These people weird, bro. Somebody says, if you were being positive, your viewers would reflect that. No, sir. God sent Jesus to be amongst the sinners, dummy. What are you talking about? I'm in the hood around the lost souls, awakening souls that are still asleep, surrounded by sleepers, you stupid ass. That's what the point of salvation and redemption is. Nigga didn't come to redeem those who are redeemed. Came to redeem those who have forgotten. All right, so yeah. My viewers are random. This is YouTube. This is YouTube's algorithm. I don't even understand why you trying to make me bow down to other people's use of free will. If free will is free, it's freely theirs to use. You can't blame me for their free will. Their free will is free of me. Somebody says, the only soul asleep is yours, jackass. You're insulting me. The fact that you're insulting me proves that you're a hater. You have the momentum of a hater. You are traumatized. You're trying to traumatize me. I don't know you. I wasn't talking to you, but you're talking directly to me. I don't even know you exist. I'm the one on screen. You see who you're talking to. I don't see any of you. But the fact that you decided to direct your comment at me specifically shows that you're just a hater, because I would have never directed any hate at you, point blank period. If I would meet you in real life, I would give you the same respect as I give every person that I meet in actual life. I would never approach you or meet you with any type of disrespectful or disgruntled energy at all, because That's not how real life work or in-person work. So as soon as I'm able to see the person that I'm talking to, I meet that person where they are with respect, the respect that I carry on my sleeve. I wear my heart on my sleeve. That's just because I'm braver than you. I'm a brave heart. You know what I'm saying? And I can afford to get that respect. Cause if you try to jump out, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? But yeah, monster on me. It's cool. Facts. Gloria said they hate you because they are jealous of your freedom. Yeah, because freedom is a skill. They jealous of my skill level. They think they want to be free, but they don't want to go through the skill development phase. They don't want to appreciate their trials and tribulations. They want to fight their trials and tribulations. They want to be upset with trials and tribulations. Like, they don't want to use that pressure to shine bright. But I'm a diamond for real. I'm a crystal. I'm a hue stone. A hue stone is a crystal. It's the stone. It's the capstone. It's the rock. It's a diamond. You know what I'm saying? Like, I am a literal diamond. Like, I take the pressure and shine brighter. That's what diamonds do. That's what a piezoelectric crystal is. That's why I said you gotta have a heart that's brave enough and strong enough to deal with the pressure that might bust your blood vessels. Those are pipes. Might bust your blood vessels. Those are pipes. But if it don't bust your little heart, your little weak ass heart, if you got a heart strong enough to withstand this pressure, then it might make it past your blood vessels and squeeze those piezoelectric crystals in your pineal gland, your diamond mind, so that your diamond shine with crystal clear mental clarity in your crystal ball. That ball is your soul. The crystal ball is the soul. The clear ball, the clear spirit, the clear light, the white light. It's the spirit, is the ether, it's the atmosphere, it's the consciousness, it's see-through, it's crystal, it's solid. You just can't see it, you see through it. It's like the eye, the iris, God's eye, the world. Somebody said, our reality is so weird. Our reality is not weird. It is structured. It is stable. It is organized. What are you talking about? There are laws. What are you talking about? Our reality is weird. Our reality is lawful. It's law-based. Thank God that there are laws that you can count on that give you stability. You know what I mean? It's a beautiful place. I say you create your own reality within the law. That's facts. You create your own reality within law. Glory be to God. Shout out to the law-abiding citizens. Somebody says, I think their soul recognizes, but their ego won't let them go. That's facts. The ego is not designed to let go, and the ego never will let go for all eternity. The ego is going to do what the ego does because that's what ego is designed to do outside of the parameters of time. Time doesn't get to affect the nature of things. So, yeah, the ego is the ego for all eternity. Hell is hell for all eternity. Heaven is heaven for all eternity. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things are not affected by time. These are templates. These are archetypes. Somebody said, are you Christian? I am Christ. I am Christ incarnate. Somebody says, what's the difference between confidence, pride, and ego? The difference is the carnal mind. That's the only difference. The only difference is the carnal mind itself. The mind that sees separation. That's it. If you're looking at confidence, pride, and ego with your carnal mind, you're looking at it wrong. If you look at confidence, ego, and pride with your spiritual mind, then you're looking at it right. Those things exist for the right use or the right mind. As long as you're in your right mind, you can use all things that exist righteously. If you're not in your right mind, then you live as a fearmonger, a reptilian, cortex-dominated draconian that is afraid of everything that God created, even God himself. Just afraid of everything, hate everything. You feel like a victim and you feel like there's nowhere safe to run. It's you versus the world, and the world is whooping your ass. And that's all because your ego is always going to take that perspective. So you have to overcome the ego. You have to transcend your ego's dominance of your perception. That's why you have angels to change the angle of your perception. You have angels to change the angle that you're looking at life, because your ego is going to look at life in a way that gives you the ability to experience hell, to experience limitation, to experience goal creation and progress and, challenges and trials and tribulations and overcoming. Like, that's what the game is. The game is your ability to play. The ego is your ability to play in the game, because you actually are God, which means you already defeated the game. And so you're not playing the game to defeat the game. You already did that. You're playing the game to experience it. And so the ego is what allows God to experience the game God created to play. It's not to be beat. It's to be played. God wanted to play. God didn't want to beat. God already beat. Can't nothing beat God. That's all with. God just want to experience. God want to see what's up. God want to see what's going on, but he already knows what's going on, so he had to use amnesia. So God using amnesia and ignorance to express different aspects of himself through infinite possibilities. And that's how God came up with a solution to cure his eternal boredom. God is the Lone Star. God is one deep. God is in solitude. God is alone. And that can be lonely. So God created a game to play to distract himself from his loneliness. And then you get caught up in the distractions and forget why you're here in the first place. So, God put the distractions there to do what distractions do. And then you got to do what you do in the face of distractions. And that's free will. That's the game. And it go, how you going to play the game? You play the game how you want to play the game. You got your own free will. Somebody says, you ain't God. If you are, then fix my immune system. Family, you are God. Fix your own immune system. And there's no way that you can take something from me, then tell me if I have it to use it. Your whole setup is the reason why you need immune system help. You need help thinking. Your ass dumb. Your whole approach to healing your immune system was a failure right now. That's why your immune system can't work. You just failed right now. I could have healed your immune system, but the way you approach the situation guaranteed that I will not. So your immune system is going to continue to fail because you continue to be the reason. That's it. You need to get your mind right. So I'm trying to tell you, you need the Christ mind. You out of there. I says, you're not God. If you're gone, you would act like him as, bro, you don't know how God acts or speaks. Because apparently you think that this is not how God acts or speaks, but I only can speak the way God created. I can't do things that God has not ordained. I can't do things that God will not have be done. It's like the game has limits. I can't break the limits of the game. Otherwise, it would not be the game. It's only what it is because of its limitations, bro. Sorry. Somebody says, he said, you have no Christ mind. You're acting like he's dumbass. You're acting like God's dumb, which is why you're dumb, because you're acting the way you think. I don't need help with my immune system. You do. All right. So I'm not the one who created the circumstances that you are dealing with in your life. That's between you and your lifetimes. That's between you, your karma, your consequences, the way that you design the reality that you're going to experience. Glory be to God, you got it. Me, I love my life. I love who I am. You obviously are disgruntled. And you want me to be disgruntled with you, and I'm not. And I'm not going to be. Because I don't have to be. Because I don't have to be upset, I'm not upset. Because I don't need a reason to be happy, I'm happy beyond reasons. I am unreasonably happy. You only want me to have reasons so that you can give me a reason not to be happy. You want me to work for reasons. You want me to earn a reason to be happy. When I don't even need a reason to be happy, I just am. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with unreasonable happiness. Facts. Look, the person says, the game plays with you, not you playing the game. What does that even mean, bro? I don't understand what you even thinking you saying. Even if the game is playing me, then I will just reverse the roles and play the game regardless. I have free will, the game does not. I have the ability to think, the game does not. So even if the game is playing me, not for long, The game can play me until I learn how to play the game. And then I am the king. Once again, I win. Consciousness will always overcome the things it put in place. Well, I don't even understand why y'all still trying to argue with the Spirit of God. Come on, family. God created us as victors. We are victorious. Even if the game is playing me, the game is doing what God designed it to do, which means that it's still working for my benefit. I am the child of God. The game is not the child. I'm the child. And God's child is the ruler. The son of the king is the king. I don't understand why y'all keep trying to put yourself in these subservient positions and then share that position with me. But my ability to see is as the king. I see life as the king. You see life as a victim. You see life as a crybaby. I'm a gladiator. I'm a warrior. I know that life is hard because I know as a warrior, I put the game on difficult. I chose the expert level. Y'all want to play on easy. Y'all want to play on soft mode. Go do that. I know the trauma that I've survived, that I have experienced. I know the pain that has crippled me. I know the depression and the despair that I have survived in my life. So it's like, I know I put the game on expert, difficult, and you probably wouldn't dare. But I came to be the living son of God, and they crucify him. So I understand. It is what it is. I still came anyway. I still came anyway. Fuck around with you. Like I said, be humble. Be humble for what? I have overcome terrible pain in my life. I have survived very traumatizing. No, why would I be humble? No. No. I'm not going to be humble. I'm a survivor of things that I should have never had to survive. Facts. I have overcome things that I should never have had to overcome. And you talking about be humble? No. Kill me. Sue me or something. Fuck what you talking about. Too much pain in my life for you to tell me to be humble. No. Before I'm humble, I'll give you the pain that I went through. How about that? I'll let my pain humble you. Suffer with it. Somebody said, cry to Christ. I cry every day. I die every day. I cry every day. But I said, what about my pain? Yeah, your pain is the pain of Christ. You are Christ in your life. But if you don't respect your pain, they not going to respect your pain either. He said, you don't know my pain. I do know your pain because your pain receptors are pre-programmed. You can't feel more pain than your pain receptors. Talking about you don't know my pain. Your pain is programmed. It's limited. All right, relax. You not that hard. You are a cookie cutter. Okay? Chill. Little boy. Little guy. Talking about you don't know my pain. Boy, shut your weird ass up, boy. All right? I know pain. I'm gonna say you mad funny. I am mad and I am funny. They go together. That's facts. For real. Somebody says you being demonic. I'm being whatever God sent me to be. Glory be to God. God know who he sent when he sent me. That's over with. God's plan is perfect. Says you being possessed by pride. I'm being possessed by whatever God got for me, my boy. God didn't make a mistake. And he said pride and anger. Yeah, all the emotions. Yeah. This is called emotional intelligence. He said be humble. No, I would not be humble. Why? Be humble for what? Be humble. He said, let it out and cry. Family, I already explained to you, this is a part of letting it out and cry. This is a part of venting. I am venting right now. This is therapy. I say what I want to say. Everything that I say is a cry. You're listening to me cry right now. I am letting it out right now. I am saying, I am God. That is me crying. I am God. It's my cry. That's my war cry, my battle cry. That is the cry that comes from the deepest part of my soul. I am God. I am Christ. This is my life. This is my free will. I am important. I am valuable. These are my cries. Every day I cry. Every day I cry to myself and I remind myself. It says, you are not God. I'm not saying whether I am God or not. I'm saying I am God is my cry. You told me to cry, and that's me crying. I am crying. Now you're telling me that my cries are not cries. I'm crying that I am God. I am Christ is my cry. Now you want to take my cries from me. You want to tell me how to cry. You tell me to cry. When I cry, you tell me don't cry like that. I cry however I want to cry. I mourn however I want to mourn. I identify however I want to identify. And I use my First Amendment, freedom of speech, to say whatever it is I want to say as I vent. And I vent in this way. This is how I cry. That's facts. That's over with. My boy want me to cry, and then he want to tell me not to cry. What kind of shit that is, bro? Somebody says, so am I God if I believe I am, because those who said they are God like Baal still went to hell. God went to hell. Jesus went to hell. What are you afraid of hell for? Bro, anything that God created is glorious, bro. God created hell. What you mad for? What you scared for? Go to hell, nigga. Go experience it for yourself and stop being a bitch. Face your fears. Scary ass coward. All y'all some cowards for nothing. Nigga, don't y'all know about Meshach and Abednego, Shadrach, being in the furnace, and Jesus was in the furnace, Jesus in the fire, Jesus in hell. Come on, fam. And y'all always talking about, oh, I might go to hell. I might go to hell. What if I go to hell? Go to hell. Go there, nigga. Fucking coward. Facts, God is everywhere. That's off the rip. So why they afraid to go somewhere knowing God there? Why would they be afraid to go where they know God is? They don't have faith. They don't have faith in God. That's why they're afraid to go to hell. They don't have faith in God. They don't even understand the furnace. They don't understand Nebuchadnezzar. They don't understand Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Come on, fam. Boys afraid of the furnace. Troy said, I don't think the viewers understand the Bible and symbolically speaking verses. I support you, gang. That's love. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all put some love on the live. Y'all subscribe. Facts, man. Jump down with the voice of God, man. We outside, man. We giving God the glory. 2026 is the year of God's glory. 2026 is the year of God's glory. All glory be to God, not fear. There's somebody still talking about blasphemy. That is literally what they call Jesus Christ. You're calling me what they call Jesus. Family is John 10:33. Go get the scripture. Blasphemy is what they call Jesus every time he expresses himself. If Jesus expresses himself through me, they gonna say blasphemy. Every time God sends his voice through me, they hear the voice of God, they say blasphemy. Every time they hear God's words, they say blasphemy. Bro, John 10:33 already got us covered. That's over with. Man, that's love. I appreciate you. I say for sure. Man, that's love. Somebody says, come fight the ex. No, I'm not engaging with weirdos, bro. Why would I? You identified yourself as a weird individual, and then you want me to come and entangle myself in your reality and in the way that you create consequences. I don't want to be a part of your consequence matrix, bro, at all. I don't want to share time or space with you and the energies that you keep in your life. Just point blank period said, because I'll whoop you. All right, I believe you. You got it. You'll whoop me. Now go live the rest of your life as the insignificant, irrelevant individual that you are. I will never give you the time of day or clout. You will whoop me. I agree with you, and we'll never get to know. We just gonna take your word for it, my boy, and you gonna forever remain nameless in the shadows where you come from. Weird ass, weak ass, gay ass nigga. Fuck this nigga talking about, oh, because I'll whoop you. Sure will. You 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 sure got it, my boy. Hats off to you. Yup. That's right. Yup. Hats off to you. Little baby mama child. Mad because your mama was a pass around in the streets your daddy couldn't even keep. Facts, nigga. Mad because your mama ain't married to this day. Weak, weird ass, pasty ass. Your mama was pasty, yeasty ass mother of yours. Up here talk about some I'll whoop you. Yeah, you need to whoop your mama for being a pass around in the streets, little hot pocket. Hot pocket. Your ass popped out a hot pocket. That's over with. That boy said, yo, dead people. Boy, get your word order right. Boy, we don't even know how to read what you saying. Is English your language? What is your language? This nigga said FYD people. We don't know your acronyms. We don't even know what you saying when you spell the words out fully, nigga. Nigga, we couldn't even read your full sentence. The fuck you giving us an acronym for? Like we finna properly guess your acronym. You don't even speak English well, nigga. Fuck words is he referring to with them damn letters? See, just they would have threw some letters together and thought we could read that shit. Boy, we couldn't read what you write naturally, boy. You got to, I'll tell you, when you pop out a hot pocket, boy, your ass ain't got it. You need a daddy, boy. You need a father. That's what happened when you come from a broken home. You don't got no home training. That's why y'all don't know homeschooling. Man, shout out to Texas, bro. Shout out to goddamn homeschooling. These niggas can't have no homeschooling because they don't got no home because their mama was on Rome. Your mama vagina was a roaming vagina, my boy. It was a Roman. You know the Romans killed Christ, right? You know the Vesica Pisces. Never mind. Let me slow down. I'm gonna get to talking too fast over there. Yep, he got a smooth, flat brain. That's facts. Then they said, where you at? I am in God's kingdom, family. I am in heaven, my boy. Why you don't know where I am? I am in God's hands, my boy. I am in God's plan. Somebody says, we all killed Christ. No, we didn't kill Christ. Christ is alive. Christ lives in me. What are you talking about? We all killed Christ. You're an idiot. You killed Christ for yourself, my boy. You know what I'm saying? You should stop. You should stop killing Christ, all right? We live in eternity, all right? Eternity is eternal. Christ is alive eternally. Stop killing Christ, and he will live in your life. I swear to God. Oh, God. I swear, if you will stop killing Christ in your life, he will live in your life. He live in mine. I said, he live in mine. Why? Because you was a killer. You killed Christ. Somebody said, did Christ curse? God did. I said, God did. Deuteronomy 30:19. You got free will. You better do the right thing. Everything comes from God, bro. What are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Why you ignoring my question, not trying to be rude? I'm not trying to be rude, too. If you think I'm ignoring you, you giving me the glory. You need to give God the glory. I ain't see your little comment. Not going to lie to you. 100%. If God didn't have me see your comment and you going to take it out on me, that means you worshiping mammon. You can't worship two masters. You got to give God the glory. I don't know why you keep trying to have faith in man. These little human eyeballs can't see what God can see. These some human eyeballs, okay? You got to give it to God, my boy. God probably didn't respect that weak-ass comment you had. Not saying that he didn't. I don't know the comment. I don't feel no ways because I don't know the comment. But shit, that between you and Big GhOD. That's fact. I say he talking crazy, but he still tuned in. Yeah, he definitely driving up the viewership, trying to be a hater. But they say the haters be the ones that, you know what I'm saying, support you the most. Just they support you in reverse. You feel me? Like haters love to hate, but they hate love. But they use love because they love to hate. So they just ass backwards like that. They ass backwards. They just need to turn around. That's all. Turn face in the right direction. That's the only problem they ever had their whole life. They just didn't know how to face in the right direction. They ain't even have to go nowhere. You don't even got to bust a move. You just need to be going in the right direction, and God gon', man, those who have ears that can hear, man, let them hear, bro. That's over, man. Awaken the God within. God is within you. It is love from up above. G-love. That's why we call it the glove. Glove. It's the glove for me. Knockouts guaranteed in the spirit and in the street. I am the son of God, the one that you can see. Fuck you talking about, boy? Fuck you talking about, boy? Fat man, put some love on the live, man. Run us up. We almost up to 200 likes on the live. That's love. I appreciate y'all. When I said show love, brother, he without saying what though the first stone. You have a lot going on in your life. We here with you, brother. I don't know what you said, but shit, you know what it is, man. I'm the Houston. So yeah, I definitely got the stone. So you know what I'm saying? I got a pocket full of stones. Somebody says, you are the son of God. It's not truth. Well, then, shit, God not truth, because God said that I'm the son of God. You feel me? So you want to argue with God, that's something you can do for yourself in your own personal life, for shit show. Your argument ain't going to include me. You just going to be a crazy person talking to yourself, arguing eternal truths. That's over with. Fact, my boy said he has 2 big stones, kahunas. Somebody said, free my sonic stone. That's facts, man. I am God's son. My sonic frequency said, let there be light, the logos, the word, the expression of God. Facts. Yeah, Psalms 82:6 for sure. Somebody said, you had any fights lately? Nah, nothing new posted, because, you know, I just been astral projection, walking in the astral world right now. You know what I'm saying? 6 Flags over Texas. I just been walking through astral world for a little bit. I about to be back down on Earth, though. These my transmissions from outer space. I'm out of space right now, talking to y'all, talking to the Earthlings, talking to the humans and shit. Through this little human device, let me connect telepathically. And I'm still on top of the mountain. I'm on the mountaintop. I'm definitely not at the bottom. Nah, when Moses went to the bottom, that nigga lost his life. That's over with. Bitch, I'm with the burning bush right now. That's over with. I'm with the 3-eye atlas. I'm a comet right now. I'm just flying over. I'm flying over Earth right now. They want me to land, but I know they plans. They want me to land so they can crucify my motherfucking ass. It's facts. Yup. Mother, Son, and Father. Holy Trinity. My sonic. The sonic frequency. Sonic is the blue because of the blue chakra is the throat chakra. The sonic is the logos. The sonic is the expression of God. The word is the builder. Words build sentences. Facts. That's why power on the tongue, because of the word. We are masons. We are builders. Building with the word of God. The Son of God, the Logos. Lord said, man, I appreciate the drive by 100 to the comment. Facts, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I have to drive by. Humans get to doing human things. I can't stay too long because, you know, humans you know what the humans do. Feel me? That's why I'm just passing through. A little shooting star. How they wonder who I are. Up above the sky, shining bright. Even in the middle of the darkest night. Trying to figure out how this nigga stabilize identity of the Christ. I got a Christ-conscious nervous system. Facts. I got a Christ-regulated nervous system. They have a dysregulated nervous system. I have a Christ-regulated nervous system. Shout out to the CNS, the Central Nervous Systems. Yeah, I know it. Yeah, I know it. Metanoid. I'm metanoid. You feel me? They paranoid. I'm metanoid. Yeah, get the etymology of the word metanoia. Metanoia, like paranoia. You know that they paranoid? I always feel like somebody's watching me. They paranoid. I'm metanoid. I'm metanoid. I know meta. You feel me? I know meta. I know through the meta. They know through the parasympathetic. You know, they got parasites. The 2 sites, the duality, the pair of sites, they dualistic. Facts. I got the meta site. They got paranormal activities. I got metanormal activities. You feel me? I got metanormal activities. They got paranormal activity. We different. Man, that's love. I appreciate it. My boy said, you motivated me. You're motivating to me. That's love, man. Y'all put some love on the live. Y'all subscribe. Somebody says, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the message of God that you don't qualify to receive. The message is going over your head because you're not one of those that could read the word of God. You can't receive. Don't worry about it. If you was meant to get the message, you would know exactly what I'm saying. But the fact that you don't know what I'm saying proves that you are a hater, because haters can't understand, because love is understanding. If you had love in your heart, you would know exactly what I was talking about, because you would have enough love to be understanding. But the fact that you are not understanding just proves that you are a hater. This is clairvoyant, family. You can't hide in the light. We are the light. We can see you. You stupid. You not slick. You not finessing. You can't get away, bro. Yeah, Tonio is still here, still hating, still not understanding, still Satan. If you waiting with Satan. Because God is real right now. And you would know that if you had faith in God, you wouldn't wait on God because God don't need to be waited on because God exists already. So if you waiting with Satan. Oh, nigga. I played the game the way it go. I had to jump Geronimo. I had to gas them all up like I was kinda cold. I hit the block, then I circle it. These niggas know how a circle get closed. It. They already know it's me, and I don't understand why they oppose it. Opposition end up wishing that they didn't go against it. Know it's me, and I cannot stop it even though they wish it. All they should do is pay attention. Reads the tension from their heart from the start. I was the spark, I was the light in the middle of the dark. That's right, the right mind is Christ. Gotta get your Christ mind, otherwise you left, niggas. Swear to God, I left, niggas, cause they couldn't hang with me, so I would not hang with you. Will not deplete myself. I had to wake up. I would not sleep myself, sleeping everybody else. GhOD, knockouts guaranteed. The body embodying me. I am the me. I am not the body you see. Pay attention, goofy. This shit is real for real. Is real light. This is real light. Is real right? Right. I got it. Yeah, I still got it. Don't give me the mic. Cause I'm God got it. God guided. You already know that God is the pilot, the co-pilot. Boy, I'm co-creating. The co-God, you a co with Satan. That's the reason you still waiting. I got patience, but I paid the dues. That's the reason why I'm off the news. KO God is true. KOG coming to a street near you. I get the punching and I get the lunching like a rocket. These niggas know it's me. GhOD sent me and ain't no reason that you should try to stop it. Plus you cannot. I'm at the top, I won't drop. Swear to God, I'm Astros. You are not astronauts. Astronautics. These niggas are bots. That's robotics. If they still asleep, I guess that's hypnotics. It's mesmerizing. Facts, man. Shout out to Tommy Gun Rock, man. I appreciate that love. It's the KO flow, KOG. The way that God flow through me. Somebody say he going hard, though. That's love. I appreciate you, man. That's straight off the top, man. Straight out the heart, man. Shout out to the Golden Dome, the King Dome. Life is short, though it seems long. I get my beam on, God's team strong. I'm on God's team with the sun. Even if I'm the only one, I gotta be the one. Cause I'm gonna get it done. D-O-N-E-O-N-E spells the one with the D. I'm done, gone. G-O-N-E, God on the throne. Shh, they not listening. Not paying attention enough, I guess. Yeah, they wanna go up against my ego. Trying to call a bluff, I guess. But I do not bluff. All I do is be who I was sent to be, cause that's the only version I can be. Cause truly, I am me. I am who I am. Can't be what I am not. Can't pretend I'm at the bottom when I'm really at the top. Cause they gonna see it, gotta look up to see me, my boy. A rocket, I'm out of space, out of time. They know that I had to use my outer mind. These niggas want me to be inside of mine. Nope, I had to get up out of the trap. These niggas know that they didn't know how to even do that. But I'ma show them all if they pay attention, but they never get to looking though. They wanna see what I got going on and chop it down into episodes. Try to rebuke it then. If you're trying to dispute it then. You already know who gon' win. I got the wind, that's the spirit, I got the wind, that's the breeze, I got the wind, that's with ease, cause even when I'm asleep, I breathe, that's GhOD's energy working through me, so I OD on my energy, cause it gotta be GhOD for me, M-E with the M upside down is we, cause we up, we him, he's us, like G's us, like G is us, G's us, Jesus Christ, man. They don't appreciate the fact that I'm right, man. These thoughts hit like lightning, like I'm Zeus, like I'm Jesus, like I'm Jesus, but wasn't no J. I swear it was an H, like he's us, like what's up, like I'm just trying to tell him I couldn't even fail him, cause I can't even fall. 'cause I live in the sky. They speaking about the boss, Baal, jingle bells, Baals, the boss, the bowel movements, the carnal mind is the genitals. But I'm the pro-generator in general. Cause I'ma generate the generations. I'ma generate the yay way. They some naysayers. I'ma lift the nation up anyway through these stairs. That's why they stare, cause they see Jacob's ladder. I'm the one trying to get their mind, not their bladder, out their bowel movements, mind in your bladder, at the bottom of your spine. I'm the only one trying to show them how to climb. Chill. Kundalini gotta rise. Through your hardest times, through the concrete he rose. I'm the rose that grows. The knee that grows, the knee grows. My knee grows because I got kid knees to switch the destiny, and y'all don't even know about the knees. Knee grows, the black man inside is the ability to create the light and fact. Everything came and fades back to black. But I ain't talking about human flesh when I say that. Stop it. KO means get across it. KO, crossover, I cross the mot. X marks the spot. And I hit them all in a purple dot. Red dot, hit them in the middle of the forehead till they all fall dead. Fall down to their knees and receive the life that God got for all of his kids. Indeed, it's in the breeze that they need to breathe. They need to release. The higher you climb, the longer you fly. Hey, the harder you fall, the faster you fly when you spread your wings. You can't fly without falling. You know what I mean? How you gonna learn how to fly when you're afraid to fall? Somebody says, is Jesus no Christianity? Can you explain to me? You're gonna have to learn how to speak a language for me to use to explain anything. Because how I'm supposed to explain something to you in a language you can't speak, my boy? That's why the Bible in so many different languages. Because they trying to find a language that y'all speak. Try to get across to y'all motherfucking ass. Y'all niggas can't use the English language. Then you're gonna say, with fact. With what fact? Nigga, you don't even have a strong grasp of the language. Talk about fact. The word fact is a word with a definition, and you obviously don't know how to use words according to their definitions. So you saying fact doesn't mean anything in fact, because what the fuck are you even talking about, bro? No, can you explain to me with facts? No, you're stupid. That's your problem. It's not the explanation. It's your discernment. It's your ability to understand that's your problem. It's not the understanding at all. This shit is eternal. This shit ancient. You asking an ancient question with an ancient answer. The answer been in existence. It's just your inability to understand the answer. That's why you keep asking the question. Same goddamn answer, same goddamn question, and you trying to reword it. You rewording the question is not changing the answer, even if we reword the answer. We can reword the answer, reword the question, and it's still gonna be the same meaning. It still means the same, it just changed the language. When you reword the question and you reword the answer, that just means you changed the language. You're using a different language to say the same thing. And then you acting like you're saying something different. You're not. And you never will. There's nothing new under the sun and never will be. The fuck? It's too easy to understand, my boy. Cut it out. Facts, man. You know, we got that straight drop on us, man. We almost at 200 likes, man. Look out for us, man. Teamwork make the dream work. Let's get to 200 likes one time. What up, though? Support from the community, man. Let's run it up. And let's run a mod. Using God's word, and they don't know what they talking about. Why they don't hear God's words when they don't want to hear God? That's the only problem. And they know who we are. We shouldn't like stars. We shouldn't like dude. These niggas already know they don't like you. Somebody said, Chat GPT said Jesus is a prophet. We are all prophets when we tell the truth. All truth tellers are a prophet. A prophet is a truth teller. Jesus was a truth teller. Jesus is a truth teller. Jesus is a prophet. All the sons of God are prophets because all of God's sons are truth tellers. The truth is an ancient language because the truth will never change, which is why you are a prophet if you speak the truth, because the truth comes true, because it is true. And then they're going to say, dang, you was sure telling the truth. Like, yeah, duh, fuck. Man, you one line, bro. You sure one line, bro. You telling the truth, bro. My boy said, Noble Drew Ali. Facts, we are noble. Facts. We are the nobles. We do have more in store. Shout out to the Moors. We do have more in store galore. Facts. Ali Ababwa. Aladdin. Arabian Nights and Arabian Days. Some hotter than hot. Oh man, I'm steady thinking my shit going. My shit not going. Every move I make, every step I take, I'll be here. I'm over here about to die out. Thinking I'm tired. You know what I say? You are some Moors. That's facts. We want some Moors. We want some Moors. All right. We are definitely God's children. No discrimination. Whoever admits that for themselves. If you admit that, you can go get that. Skin color, human skin color don't matter. Human skin color ain't the basis. We not racist. Facts. To the fire, to the limit. Facts. That's how they go. I searched on Google, is Jesus no Christianity? Google said no. I don't know what you said though. So I don't know. I don't know what you said. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know why I can't even help you understand whatever you're trying to understand, because what are you talking about? Why are you using words that way? For real, for real. What is Buddy on? Cause we don't stop. All the way up, we don't. All the way. Catch you later. It's love. We all the way up. It's love. Love. It's love. We all the way, all the way. We all the way up. It's love. G love. You gotta be love. Cause we all need love. Just gotta receive love. Master frequency love. Be love. Back up. They already know we back up. Back up. Back up. They already know we back up. Back up. Back up. They already know we back up. Back up. Back up. They already know we back up. Back up. Back up. Yeah. They already know we up in the mud. They already know we up and beyond. They already know we up and we gone. Bitch, out of here. Out of your atmosphere. I do not have no fear. Kick it in here, every get this here. I might say, are you drunk? I'm drunk off the Spirit of God. That's the only reason why I'm breathing it all. High off the Spirit, using His words. I hope you hear it. Clearing your vision. Skyways, airways, air passage, mucus lining, inflammation. I know you have it. You gotta give it back, let it go. I took that leap of faith, Geronimo. It's not the first time I said it, probably heard before. I'm a herbivore, about them herbs, bro. About them verbs, I'm actually active. I'm an actual actor. I'm never gonna stop, but you know it's me. I know it's me for sure. Verse for verse. I can read for sure. Of course, I can feel the force. That's what I use to move the voice. Way too easy to tell the truth to be deceiving. Been through the noon, I don't need the evening, but I use it to rest. Still breathing God's Spirit in my chest. Yes, Yahweh, yes you are. Been yourself your whole life, shooting like a star, even in the middle of a cold night. That's right, I am the light, the fire, heat-seeking missile. They already know I'm on a mission and I will not miss you. I'ma hit you with the genjutsu or the jujitsu, whichever suits you. You know that it's me and I'm doing it. Right where they see it, can't ruin it. I am beyond all the ruins that's ancient. I'm doing it still, they watching me still talking about I ain't shit. Stop it, I ancient, I know it. Just like a poet, and just like a light flickering outside, I'ma show it, yeah. Big talker, talking big talk, big walker, walking big walk. I'm talking big walk. Dog backwards guard, big guard. Outside shining on all y'all know that. I had to show it just like a Kodak, the picture, the image is still. The image, the picture be still, and I'm still in the picture, the image is still. He all, we all, he all, H-E-A-L, that's the heal, y'all. Heal y'all by understanding that he is all, he all. We all Jesus, we us. We all, he up, he's us, he's Jesus, he is us. H-E-S-U-S-J, was it even in the alphabet anyway? Alphabetical slaughter. I slaughter the alphabet every day. A, B, C, A, B, God, so they can see God. We are. If you're not, then you are a retard. Anything that you want to be, why wouldn't you want to be God? Facts. Anything you can be, why wouldn't you want to be God? On God. I ain't even know you heard that. You caught that. You don't miss no strays. What up, though, Big Tony? So I am here. I am here. Been in a little hiatus. On my way to the promised land. You know how we do it. Lone Star, solo journey, sojourn, King Solo Man, solo man, solo mind, the one body, the one spirit, Holy Trinity. Gotta go to it, gotta go through it to get to it. Facts. We know you on that solo journey. We from that Lone Star stack. Facts. Whole lot of punching, whole lot of love. And wherever there is love, there is understanding. Wherever there is love, there is understanding. And wherever there is hate, there is fear. Get y'all coward ass up out of here. Facts. Period. I am in motion. Facts. You are motion itself. The generator. Facts. Whole lot of punching. Whole lot of love. What up, though, Dougie? Facts. We in the building. Godspeed for sure. Divine timing. Can't nobody rush us. Ain't even no such thing as time. Ain't no such thing as time, but they trying to rush somebody. I ain't rushing out American. Facts. American. Well, it says, I never felt a body shot in my life. Shit. Kudos to you. KO got that though. It's over with. I'm him in real life. My says, bro, you got shit on your head. Glory be to God. We don't have fear, boy. We got faith in God. Whatever God got in store for us, it's God's doing his will through me. You just don't have faith in GhOD. It's easy. You more worried about what you see with your carnal mind, with your physical eyes, than the spiritual truth behind the symbols. It's symbolic, but you can't see deeper than the symbol. You don't see meanings, so you don't know what anything means. You are meaningless. Your conversation is meaningless. And everything that you try to say is meaningless. So nobody talks to you. Nobody cares about your conversation. So you just scour the internet looking for people to annoy with your irritating perspective on life. That's why you feel like it's you against the world. Because you don't know how to use your right mind. You don't know how to use your Christ mind. Your right mind. The Christ mind is the right mind. If you don't have a Christ mind, you done. God is the source of all intelligence. Facts. It's too easy for me though. They talking about walk on water. I'm a torpedo. I split the sea though. Better yet, the sea split for me, bro. Facts. I just do my thing. Married life, like a wedding ring. I married Christ. Merry Christmas. We having a Merry Christmas for the rest of our life, cause I'm married to Christ. Married to Christ. I became one with Christ. I am the Christ. I am the one. I married Christ. We are one. Tony said the agents found me here last time. I had to go stealth. Said tell them they know where I'm at. Where they at? I'm outside. I've been outside. I've been on YouTube Live for at least over a year now. Ain't it been about over a year now? I3 Atlas, free at last. God Almighty, free at last. Cause I'ma pick the world up and I'ma drop it on your fucking head. The Atlas. Way up, man, way up. We too high up. Too high in the sky. Like the Son of God I rise. Cause I am the Son of God right before their eyes. God sent me and they still despise. Ain't that crazy? They hate God's baby. God made me. They hate God's baby. Somebody says, I would love to get in the ring, boy. You would love everything about me that I would allow you to experience. But I won't. So you can stop. Let it go. Somebody said, are you ready for positive comments? I'm not ready for anything. Glory be to God. Yep. Chill. Yeah. Am I ready? No, I am not, but that ain't never stopped me anyway. Somebody said, why? God is the answer. Somebody said, you could be a model. I'm a model of God. I'm a model citizen, a law-abiding citizen. Facts. I'm the image of God, God's image. I said, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready. Shit, I just let God be ready for me. God is my readiness. God got it. I'm not ready because God ready. God got it. I don't got to be ready. God got it. Fuck I got to be ready for? God can't lose. God already won. God got it. I'm not, no, I'm straight. I'm good. God got it. I know God got it because I gave it to him. I don't got it. I don't want it. I don't want to have it either. So I'm straight. God got that. So I said, nah, God, you, my brother, I want to ask you something. I don't exist. You can't ask me nothing. I'm not real. I am a puppet. All right, Pinocchio. I want to be a real boy.
No, I am God. God is all I am. God is the only thing that exists. If it's not God, it don't exist. It's over with. Excuse me. Only God exists. Everything else is for entertainment purposes only. So yeah, that's over with. I died and gave my life to God. So you can't ask me nothing. Ain't no me. The only me I am is God. When I says, I'm talking about a runway model. How tall are you? I'm not tall enough. I'm too tall. I'm only tall enough to be God in the flesh. That's all I got, bro. And that's all I need. Somebody says, you exist, and I want to ask you something through God. Well, go. Do your thing. Are you not entertained? Apparently not. Somebody says, we're going to have to squabble outside if you're not trying to get in the ring. No, I'm just going to alert the authorities. I'm going to report you. I'm going to press charges. I'm going to execute the full extent of the law. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I don't even know what you think you're talking. If you violate the law, that's on you. Don't look at me. That's facts. Now, what this guy talking about? Run up on me violating the law if you want to. Criminals will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. Somebody said, stop the crazy talk. You sound like Kanye West. I sound like Jesus Christ. You just don't know what Jesus Christ sound like because you're too busy listening to Kanye West. You an idol worshiper. You're stupid. Somebody says, I love you as a neighbor. Will you do the same for me? No, I will do nothing for you. Everything I do is for God. God will do it for you, though. Go find God. Stop asking other niggas for shit. You get everything you need straight from God. Big GhOD inside of you, just like God inside of me. I ain't gonna do nothing for you. Somebody said, police coming for you now. Tell them, hurry up. Shit, they know where I'm at. I got the message for them, too. I baptize the police just like I'll baptize you. On God. Any agent coming the range of my field, the range of my influence turns into God. You could be the devil when you started out. By the time you get to me, you will be God. Anybody step in my prison is going to be healed. In the name of God. Fuck you talking about? Baptize your goofy ass. Come over here. I swear, God is real. Somebody said, lock him up. He's Kanye crazy. No, I'm Jesus Christ crazy. Stop giving Kanye God's glory. Y'all got to stop idol worshiping. All right? Put no other God before God. Put nothing before God. Put no thoughts, concepts, personalities, emotional attachments, relationships. Put nothing before God, bro. Not other identities, humans, nothing, bro. Stop it. Glory be to God. All glory be to God. 2026 is the year of God's glory. I said, but you said you are through God. Why can't you love me as a neighbor? What? Family, I love you the way that God loves you without even knowing you at all. Through God, with God, whatever you talking about, you're talking to explain your understanding, family. I exist beyond your understanding. Your understanding is limited. I exist beyond the limits of your understanding. That's over with. You trying to figure out how to put your words in order. You trying to figure out how to make sense, bro. That's over with. You're practicing your communication skills, bro, because you have none. But keep practicing and you'll get some. I ain't going to stop your practice, but I will keep it real with you. You lacking in comprehension skills and communication skills. They go together. Facts. Big glory be to God all year this year for the rest of our life. We not taking no blame. We not giving no blame. All glory be to God. Blame is glory. Fault is glory. Credit is glory. We ain't giving nobody credit. All credit go to God. Shout out to Maurice Harris says, man, bro, cool. Since I've been watching you, a real one. Let God keep using you, my brother. That's facts. I appreciate you. I'm definitely going to let God keep using me because I don't have my own life. I don't want my own life. When I have my own life, I gave it to God. So that's about what that's what that said. That's where they go. That's how they go. They go like that. Man, they kicked everybody out the chat or what? They don't like when I get heavy on the GhOD talk all the way into the identity, huh? Boys getting up out of here. All right, have a great day. Facts, have a GhOD day. GhOD is real, GhOD through everybody's life. Everybody up out of here, huh? See y'all boys on the other side, man. I am crossed over, GhOD. I am crossed over, GhOD. I crossed over KO, GhOD, man. They killed KO algorithm on this live. You Big Tony said, wow, I was just about to say that fact, man. They said, hey, KO, that's enough for the day, my boy. You healed enough people for you tweaking, KO. Get out of it. We finna shadow ban you again. They always want to shadow ban KO. It's all right. Glory be to God. God got it. I ain't doing no tweaking, no tripping. I don't care at all. Shit, I just keep riding with my day ones. Feel me? Still got over 200 likes in the chat. Yeah, Still got over 200 likes, 200 contributions, man. Shout out to the community. Shout out to our others, our sisters, and our brothers that came through and showed that they love us, man. It's love. Bless said the ones that need to be here are here. Facts, man. Oxytocin said, you speak facts, G. That's love. I appreciate you. Feel me? Glory be to God, though. Well, it says, what you doing with your hair, my boy? God doing it. That's why I keep trying to tell you to give God the glory. It's Numbers chapter 6, verse 5, all right? Go get the scripture. Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. Numbers chapter 6, verse 5. Go get that. They say, you see how they take the president of Venezuela? Nah, I ain't caught wind. I ain't been paying attention to no news. What up, though, God? Citizen in the building. Facts. Tony said, I know I saw at least 160-some people in the chat when I came in this month. I'm telling you, they start kicking my people out, bro. They do that sometimes. People be like, hey, you start freezing up or you start, having interference or lagging. I don't know. They say I'm on live, but they put my live like on some type of, they purposefully lag mine. They get to watch and see what I'm going to say first, and then they decide whether they going to let it go through. They been hit the button on my shit. Nah, that's facts though, Tony. They can have it. My boy said, I know they not gonna run up on you. They better not run up on me. They gonna be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And this is a stand your ground law state too. So y'all better chill, cause the laws work to our favor out here. Yeah, the laws work to our favor out here. All right, don't mess with Texas. Don't mess with Texans. It's not what you want. Swear on me. On me. I hype me up. I said, brothers spit real facts. No other race does the same. I don't know why. The answer is because you are a stupid individual person. There's no such thing as other races. Everybody is your brother because we have the same father. Are you stupid? You sound stupid. So you're going to say brothers spit real facts. Fam, we're brothers because of our father. Idiot ass boy. Fuck is you talking about other races? You're stupid. You're a stupid person. Just so you know, but I'm sure you don't get it. You're still going to be stupid even though I exposed you to the truth. Stupid is what stupid do. Stupid-dooby-doo. My boy Robert said, H-Town bound over here. You feel me? Soft seal for Leah. You know what I mean? Facts, though. Man, I'm finna start a new live, y'all. I'm finna get off this live and come right back so we can interact with some more trolls in the chat. Feel me? Finna go throw out some more fish bait so we can go fishing. Go fishing and see what type of GhODcast we have. It's facts, Big Tony. It's always gonna be an implosion. They can't withstand this Pressure either bust pipes or make diamonds. And we are definitely diamonds in the rough. Children of God. God's children. Thanks. Shout out to the children of God. Matter of fact, that's finna be my next live. Hey, y'all finna catch y'all on the next live, man. Appreciate y'all coming through the GhODcast. Facts, man. For the children of God only. That's facts, man. The biggest. Big GhOD. Y'all, jump on the next live, y'all. I'm finna exit out this live. I'm finna put on the next live. It ain't nothing. Next live coming now.